Neo Meditations. Free your mind.
Universal knowledge.
Healing. Ascension.
Empowerment. Neological technologies.
Hello everybody, I'm James Rink with Neological Tech, and I am with Deborah, and she has an exciting testimonial to share about how the Neo has helped her out. Now Deborah, we did a meditation last night at, well, it was late, and we did various subjects, and one of them was, of course, romance. I know that's a big thing, especially a lot of women out there are looking for romance, but it's like, there just seems to be some kind of hold up with whatever energy or vibrational frequency, whatever that may be. It could be insecurities or whatever it is that attracts. Well, a lot of women feel lonely. So I know, of course, we're strong believers in the law of attraction, and I always consider the Neo like a synchronicity machine. So you had a pretty amazing synchronicity with what you experienced. Why don't you talk a little bit about that?
Okay, great. So yes, we did a meditation last night. James is here visiting me in Los Angeles, and at about 11 o'clock. And there was an array of things that we did in this meditation. And one of them was, I said that if it was in my highest divine truth and this other person's highest divine good and truth, that I would like synchronicities to occur for us to spend some time together. And so, and he happens to be somebody that I've only just met recently. And for me, there's very few men that I actually find myself being attracted to. And he happens to be a neighbor. I just moved into a new place. And so when I got up this morning, I had my mindset that I was going to go straight to run an errand. And then I'm also very clairvoyant. So the hit that I got was to actually go over to a local coffee shop that is within walking distance of my place, and to take my notebook, my notepad, and to do some things that I actually needed to do for some client work. So instead of going on this errand that I definitely needed to go do, and it was a bit timely, I went to the coffee shop and I walk in and he's there. And it was just one of those, oh my gosh, that's just kind of funny. And, you know, he's like sitting at a table and he's like, well, okay, so you're going to put your stuff down kind of thing. So I spent an hour talking to him, and some other things that had been interesting in regards to my awareness of where he is and, you know, his life, etc. So I ended up, you know, finally leaving like an hour. I had to keep my day going, and this was actually only just an hour and a half ago. So I got back to my place, and I then needed to go run the errand, and I had left him there at the coffee shop and just said, you know, we'll talk later, etc. So then the funny thing is, we live on the same street, and our driveways back into, it's like an alleyway driveways that back into, so when you pull your car out, you're pulling out into the alleyway. And so the funny thing is, I was pulling out and he was pulling out at the identical exact same time. I mean, if you were trying to do synchronized swimming or synchronized movements of our cars pulling out at the same time, it was just pretty funny. So we just did a little wave, and I just thought, okay, I'm seeing the energy being calibrated just in that one particular thing. And it was just 12, so it was less than 12 hours.
Yeah, and that's one thing I want the listeners to know, is that when you start using a Neo, your life is going to become extremely synchronistic. Of course, what you just said is what. Of course, a lot of people say, well, how do we know that's going to happen to me? I mean, how do you know it's going to work? Well, folks, you need to get one and try it out, and then you find out that, yes, these things really do work. I mean, my life has become so synchronistic. Just being here with Deborah was a whole synchronicity in its own regards.
Yeah.
So I almost think what's going on here is that this technology has the ability to edit timelines, so that we can, even though we still appear, you know, we're still like in our homes and all this going on, we can project out into the universe an alternate parallel universe where we can have everything we've always wanted. And of course, as long as it's within, like you said, divine free will.
That's what I was just going to say, is that it's so important and this is how I live my life. And I'm clairvoyant. I do a lot of work interdimensionally and multidimensionally, and it is absolutely imperative that whenever you're asking for, and whenever I'll just speak for myself, whenever I ask for anything, it is always framed and positioned as if it is in the highest and divine truth and good for everyone involved, because it is not my intention, my role, or my desire to manipulate anyone's free will because of something that I may desire, need, want, or etc. So that's really important, that when you're moving into the kind of frequencies and the energy that the Neo has available, that it is really important the level of integrity that you are operating from and acting within. And if you don't, I have a funny feeling you're gonna you could really get bitten in a way that could be pretty detrimental.
Yeah, everybody's subject to the law of karma here. Just like there's a law of attraction, there's also a law of karma. So only use the technology for good. Don't use it to try to control others. And if you're not even sure if this is even in divine good, for your own divine self, then just tell the unit to make everything be in alignment with what the universe wants for you. And so that's one of the things. When you want to manifest romance or even abundance and prosperity, one of the things I tell people is don't just like clip out a picture of the person that you're infatuated with and put it on the device and expect it to manifest that. What's best thing is do is just say, device, manifest love and romance in my life. And if it's the right person, it may not even be the person that you're infatuated with. It could be someone else. So don't limit yourself. And that even goes with abundance and prosperity. Don't say, device, manifest me whatever $10,000-$15,000 to pay whatever this X and X bill. Just say, bring in how about unlimited abundance and prosperity, and that's what we're going to, an amazing golden age. Is there any other comments that you'd like to make? If not,
well, basically, kind of on the sign, the note that you're saying is to be really clear about what your intentions are, what you do desire, and what you want.
Yeah,
and
be careful what you manifest.
Didn't you manifest a car? But it.
Oh right? yeah. Okay, that was a couple weeks ago. I did a winning the lottery meditation, and during this meditation, although I would have loved to win that $60,000 jackpot, in my mind I was thinking, well, what I really need is a car. Why can't I want to win? I want to win something to make me win a car, And the next day, I listened to my voicemail, and somebody called up and said that, James, you won a new SUV. And I called in, and it turns out that you had to be like coupled with someone. I don't know if it was a scam or something. Maybe they're selling me something, but. I guess the energy wasn't strong. The energy I gave out to the universe wasn't strong enough yet, so maybe
and
I had
clear.
Okay.
And clear enough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I always, one of the things I do is, like I said earlier, is I just tell the device manifest abundance and prosperity, and just so many doors will open up. Not just with the Neos, but with I have other business lines, and just it's amazing piece of technology, and I don't know what I would do without one. So. Anyway, thank you everybody for listening in, and go check out my there's other testimonials on the website, and also go check out my meditations that I do each week. All sorts of subjects, and it covers all sorts of materials. Thank you everybody, and bye-bye.